a little scam alert for those who are trying to be vendors at card shows. So most of you know that I usually do the shows done by my favorite promoters in the area, like Sports Wax, Inside Pitch, PAL, Tidewater. But there was a break in my schedule for March 7th and 8th where I was looking for a show to do. So normally what I do is I go to Trading Card Database. They have a calendar of shows by state. I looked in North Carolina. I saw that on March 7th and 8th, there's something called Charlie's Collectible Show. Perfect, right? It's only 20 minutes from my home. So I look. They do sports cards, it says. Whether you're into sports cards, Pokemon Magic, blah, blah, blah. This has something for every fan and collector. There is a link, a web address, which takes you to a Facebook group. Pretty cool. So I looked through the Facebook group. I didn't see any contact information, so I looked at the discussion. And I see that there are a bunch of posts from John Thomas, Melissa Maxine, other people saying, urgent, limited space, vendor spots are filling up. Give us a message if you want to register for a table. Don't wait. So, of course, I messaged John Thomas about tables, and he responds, as you normally would, saying, hey, our show is good for sports cards, and we have a great turnout. How many people are coming with you? Then he says we have 6 8-foot tables and 10 by 10 booth spaces. Great. Sounds totally normal. I let him know that it would be me and maybe another person, and I'd like 2 8-foot tables. He gives me a cost of $320. And then he says, and give a descent of $20 totally, $300 for the 2 8-foot tables. So it's starting to sound like maybe he has some broken English or he had some typos, but then he, asked for more information, which seemed okay. And then he would forward the information, and then he asked me if I have Chime or Zelle to complete the purchase. So my antennae are starting to get raised because I'm getting a little skeptical that maybe this could be a scam. Okay, so I let him know I have Zelle to complete the process. And he says, okay, Zelle good. The info will be sent now to pay. Hello, are you there? Then I started to get my antennae up where I'm thinking, okay, maybe I should check into this further. Usually when scammers are online with you, they want you to pay soon while they have you in messages. So I'm like, he's starting to sound like he doesn't have a mastery of the language, which is fine. But then he is now demanding payment pretty quickly after asking for it, which is weird. So I reached out to CCS Raleigh on Instagram. Their business page looked legit. I looked at their website. This is the right people who are actually putting on the show. So I said, hey, I'm talking to this John Thomas. He's asking for payment over Zelle. Is this the real person I should be talking to? And they basically says that no, the only person who will ask is from our team, and invoices would be sent by Square, which totally makes sense from a real business. So not only did I not talk to the right people, I find out that CCS Raleigh puts on a great show, but it's for TCG. There's not even sports. And I don't believe they have tables available for that show anyway. So, so I'm not exactly sure. What I'm guessing is happening here is that people are creating events on Facebook for shows that they are aware of, and they are uploading them to Trading Card Database and putting in these fake links to these fake shows. And then they're asking for payment. Or what they're doing is they're actually going to the legit show page, because I saw that a lot of the same people who were making those comments on the show page I went to, which was a scam, also comment on the actual pages of real events. And they're basically pretending to be vendors at those events. So long story short, just be careful when you're trying to book a table for a show. Make sure that you are familiar with the people putting on the show. If you don't know who they are, do some research, look online, make sure they have followers, make sure if you can talk to them on the phone, that would be even better. But take a look at this. This is Charlie's Collectible Show, again, that they tried to copy the real show back in January. And look at this. It's the same people making the post about vending. And look at this, John and Yvonne and Melissa. Let's take a look at Melissa Maxine. Melissa Maxine has 3 followers, and that's a dude. There's a lot of red flags here that I should have picked up on earlier. It's the same people, and most likely they are not even the U.S. They're trying to steal your money. But just be careful, and hopefully you won't be as dumb as me and try to pay someone for a show that they do not have a right to sell tables to. All right, until next time.